Hi Capricorn, welcome back to the channel. It is Kay, your spiritual witch, your astrologer and numerologist. So I'm here to bring you a quick horoscope update for what I see for the month of June for this particular sun sign. This is based on my own interpretation and understanding as an astrologer. It's not based on anyone's chart and I can't speak for what other astrologers may find, but this is what I see for you. So as we start the month of June, the sun for you is going to be actually surrounding your ability to earn, how you earn money, any services you give, your physical health, disputes that you may have with others, and your pets. So we call this the sixth house. So the sun is in Gemini. This is where it will fall. And the energy of health, growth, vitality, blessings, the sun will be here blessing this area of your life. So that's really, really nice. On the screen, on the left, I've got here the chart of the full moon and how the universe will look on that particular day, and where the arrow is with number 1, this is the sixth house and this is where the sun will be for you. Now by the time we arrive here actually at the full moon on the 14th around 11:51 a.m. GMT, this is my local time, it could be the 14th for you or it could be the 15th depending where you are in the world, we're going to have the full moon in Sagittarius, and that's at 23 degrees of this sign. So on the chart we've got the sun and the moon both circled in black. We've got the sun in Gemini 23 degrees and we've got the moon in Sagittarius at 23 degrees, and this is what's going to give us a full moon when the sun and the moon do this. So they are opposite each other, two different signs, same degree. Now this full moon for Capricorn is going to fall in a very interesting part of your life. It's going to be around the area of life that is to do with how the spirit realm communicates with you, the downloads that you have, your mental well-being. It's the house of karma, past lives, your soul. It is often where we can find people that we call hidden enemies, and I say that in quotation marks. So these are people that we thought were our friends, or they are our friends, but we find out later on down the line maybe they're not, or maybe they've got some kind of other alternative reason for being in close proximity to us. This is your mental well-being as well. So where number 2 is on the arrow, this is where the full moon is going to fall for you. Now full moons can bring around a need to make a decision about something, and I often say this because we have the sun and the moon opposing each other in two signs that see life very, very differently, but they're at the same degree. So it's like, what decision are you going to make? They're kind of forcing us to think, you know, what are you going to do? What route are you going to take? Where are you going to make this? Where are you going? And this could be around your 12th house. Essentially for Capricorn, what I feel when I look at the horoscope for you guys is that this month of June, pay very close attention to any downloads or signs or coincidences or synchronicities that happen in your life, especially mid-month and around the full moon, because this could be spirit communication for you, urging you in a certain direction. So for some of you, that could be key. We've also got one other thing happening during this full moon, which is the planet that is about hopes, dreams, goals, aspirations, and also the planet that can cause us to be a little bit unrealistic about things. He is going to be forming a square to the sun and the moon during the full moon or around the full moon. So this is Neptune, and he is circled in pink. He is the pink planet that is circled in yellow. Now for the sign of Capricorn, Neptune's energy is going to rest around your home, your neighborhood, your extended family, your siblings, your thoughts, your education and learning, like low-level education and learning, like online courses or things that we do for self-improvement, also your communication. So when planets form a square, essentially what they're doing is projecting their energy of annoyance or frustration onto whatever planets that they are squaring with, and how we feel it can often be just like that. Something annoying happens, we get frustrated about something, or we need to rethink something in our lives. Neptune is asking you, maybe even calling you to be, you know, or causing you to be not so realistic about your 3rd house, but he is also urging you to look at houses 12 and 6, which is where the other energies for the full moon are vibrating. So this is around your mental well-being, your downloads that you have, large organizations that you deal with, any hidden enemies that you think you have, and also your ability to earn, how you earn money, the services that you give to others, your physical health, disputes, and your pets. So you may find at some point this month, or maybe even around the full moon, that you've got to make a decision about your 12th house and everything I spoke about. And you may find that you have some kind of annoyances or something to deal with, to do with either of these areas of your life, to do with anything that I've mentioned here. So just be mindful of that. But certainly, whatever you do, be realistic. Be realistic with whatever you do, because you've got Neptune in there, the planet that can sometimes cause delusion and unrealistic thinking. So that's my biggest advice for us all. Now, when we get to the new moon itself, this is going to be a Cancer new moon. This is going to be around the 29th of June at 2:53 a.m. GMT, my local time. Could be the same day for you, could be the day after, depends where you are in the world. For you, things look very different. The focus has shifted as the sun moves out of Gemini into Cancer, into your area of your marriage, your serious commitments, your legal matters, your partnerships, or any business partners that you have. So essentially, we're looking at your 7th house, which is where the arrow is with number 1. You can see circled in black the sun and the moon side by side, both in Cancer, both at 7 degrees, and that's what's going to give us a new moon. So this is the chart for the day, what's happening in the universe, how it will look, where the planets will rest. Now, that new moon energy that you can see circled in black is going to be over the other side in your 7th house. Now, new moons are, new opportunities, new cycles, a chance to start afresh with things. So of course, the universe is supporting you with that energy in your 7th house. So those of you who are married, those of you who have any serious relationships or commitments, if you are dealing with legal matters, you have a business partner or you want to start a business, the new moon energy is vibrating around here. This could be a wonderful time as well to focus on these areas of life. And generally, this is where a new cycle could be opening up for you. As we close the month, we do have a positive thing going on around this new moon, which is the planet of war, Mars. Destruction, determination, ambition, drive. For once, he's not causing any problems in the sky. For once, he's actually supporting us. No, I shouldn't say for once. He does support us often, but he does have that reputation of being quite destructive. So he's circled in yellow, the red planet, Mars, the planet of war and determination. He's going to form a positive sextile to Saturn, the planet of challenges, which is good. So Mars's energy of determination is going to be around your home, your 4th house, around your private life. This is the part of your life that you don't project to the world. So it's not on social media. Your friends may not even know. This is your very, very personal life. He's going to be here. So you could feel very motivated around this part of your life and your foundations and your stability. And he is supporting you here. So it's a good time to think about that and get motivated with this. And he's helping you to, or us all, to work through any challenges with his kind of energy with the planet of challenge, which is Saturn, planet that is circled in yellow, which is yellow, which looks like a H with a kind of dash at the top. So that's Saturn there. He's working with that planet of challenge in your financial house, which is really nice. So Mars working positively with a planet of challenge is not creating disruption. He is bringing motivation to do what? Work through the challenges that Saturn brings. And for you, for Capricorn, this could be quite financial. This could be to do with your home and your private life as well. So this is some positive energy around the new moon and around this time of the month where we're going to start a new cycle. So it's ideal for Capricorns to look at their finances, start new cycles, to look at their home life and their private life and to start new cycles as well. So the new moon actually looks really, really positive for you. And it looks like you've got some nice areas of your life that are blessed with key energies that's going on in the universe. So finally, to close out then, we're going to have 3 key things happen in the cosmos that will impact on all of us, but how they will impact on the Capricorn sign is that we're going to come out of Mercury retrograde. Everybody crack open the champagne and let's get happy. I'm not a fan of retrograde myself. We are in Mercury retrograde as I'm recording this, but at the very beginning of the month on the 3rd of June at 26 degrees of the sign of Taurus, he will then turn direct in your house of dating, which is really nice, your 5th house. So this is your dating, your sex life, your romance, your creative projects, any risks that you want to take in life. This is what we call the house of fun. So for you, this is where Mercury's energy of thoughts, communication and travel will turn direct. So if you've had any issues around your dating life, if you had any issues around your creative projects or your children, or where you've been taking risks and trying to have some fun in life, this could all change as he now starts moving forward under Taurus's energy through that part of your life. Saturn will form a retrograde. A planet in retrograde is pulling us back to something, pulling us back to experience something, to look at a situation, person, place or thing oftentimes. Saturn, as mentioned on the last slide, is that planet of challenge. So he's going to retrograde under the sign that he's closely linked to, which is Aquarius, which is good energy. For you, he's going back through your financial house. So from the 5th of the month, you could be brought back to deal with any kind of financial issues, which is interesting because, as I said, you've got Mars at the end of the month forming a positive aspect with a sextile with the planet of Saturn in your financial house. So as we start the month for Capricorn, you could be dealing with financial things or dealing with financial challenges that Saturn is asking you to look at again. But by the time we get to the end of the month and the new moon comes, your motivation around this and your drive and the new cycle could be pretty positive with the support of Mars in there, as well as discussed on the last slide. So just be mindful that while Saturn is in retrograde, and as long as he's in Aquarius retrograding, he's at 25 degrees, so he's got to go all the way back to, you know, the 1st degree, or whenever he turns direct again, whatever degree and whatever sign he turns direct again, it will be predominantly your financial house that Saturn will be focusing on. Neptune is going to retrograde as well on the 29th, towards the end of the month, at 25 degrees Pisces, and for you this is going to be around your 3rd house. So education, that's more about self-improvement, not any higher education at university level, but online courses and self-learning and so forth. Your extended family, your siblings, your neighborhood where you live, your communication, your day-to-day routines and your thoughts. So as mentioned about Neptune, he is that planet that can cause us to be unrealistic at times, but when he retrogrades, that is when we will get the reality check that we need. And for Capricorn, as he is doing his thing and retrograding back, this is going to be around all those areas mentioned in your 3rd house. So there could be some kind of reality check to be had for Capricorn, or a need for you to be realistic about those areas of your life, as Neptune is pulling you back towards the end of the month and he is going back through the sign of Pisces in that area of your life. So that's about it. I've got what I've got for this sign. I hope this is helpful. I hope that you have a wonderful month, Capricorn. Your hopes, your dreams, your goals, your ambitions and everything comes to fruition that you want for the month of June, and you move into July in a positive light. By all means, like the video. Why not? Like the video, subscribe if you're new here. It'd be great to hear you, well, to see you, I should say, again, and hear and read any comments that you drop, and also leave comments. Let me know how this resonates. Let me know how you feel about this horoscope. Do you think it's for you? Do you think anything will come true for you? Do you think anything resonates for you? So have a wonderful month, and I will catch you in the next video, and I will see you then.